Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is your next 4 days.
Mhm.
Highlight those 4 days. We're going to make a rule set called a perfect fit 4. I'll go to rule sets where it says none, click add rule set. At the example where it says high season, write perfect fit 4. Now make it yellow because we are doing, this is like an active calendar one, right?
Okay.
Whenever we have bookings and we do something that requires some bookings, yellow is a good color for that. So now go to length of stay discounts. Select 4 for length of stay, 4 nights. Now we're going to give a discount. You don't have any discounts for length of stay yet, do you?
No.
All right, let's do like 27% to start. And if it works, cool. If it doesn't work, we'd increase it to 30. We might even increase it at one point to 32%, depending. And now just go down and save it. So now, do you have a minimum length of stay on your properties?
We initially did, I think now it's to 2 nights.
Okay, cool. So now what'll happen is somebody might book 2 nights at your regular price, but if they book Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they'll get 27% off all of those days. But that is the best case scenario now that you only have those 4 days available. If somebody booked Friday, Saturday, you'd actually lose Thursday and Sunday, right?
Right. So you're
So,
you're making less, but you're getting 2 additional days.
and thus at the end of the day, you actually make more. Yeah, because you would lose the $900 between Thursday and Sunday, but this way, giving 25% off, you're going to give about a $400 or $500 discount, but you still get the $900 bigger booking. We're really focusing on utilization for those 4. So now let's scroll to the future. Let's now like click Monday the 20th, and I want you to drag to the right until you get to Christmas.
And you don't think we should lower the price? That's why you do the discount instead?
Yeah, we're doing it conditionally. We don't want to just lower your rate, but we're going to give people a good price if they book for longer.
Okay.
So now length of stay, click on 5 nights. Then open the same window again for length of stay where it says 5 nights. And then click weekly. Then do it again where it says weekly. Open it up and click 2 weeks. And then open it again one more time and click monthly. Okay.
And are you okay with the monthly thing?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about over 28 days because
Oh,
of
yeah. You
squatting.
will not get a squatter, not at the
Okay.
prices you're charging.
Okay.
If you found a squatter that was going to pay you like $16,000 initially, that'd be wild. So now we're going to build your discounts only for October through December to kind of make this fun. So what we did see though, is let me see if I can. I'm gonna share my screen with you now, so that way you can see some logic. So we're gonna do this together, okay? So some of the logic that we just saw when we look at your competition here, right, is for 5 nights. A lot of people are like 2,500 to 4,300, and your price was like 36,
Hmm.
right? And so that's one of our issues, right? So we need to get to a price for 5 nights that's actually going to get you worthy of getting booked. And some of these homes at 2,500, they have trust and you don't yet. That's the main thing. It doesn't matter if your listing's better.
Yeah.
You could argue they have trust. So what we need to do is we need to compete. We're going to do a 30% discount for 5 nights. But then also what I want to do is I want to search here to see what people are booked for the week, like what their weekly prices are. So this person's 31, 36. Some people are super cheap, but okay, cool. So we're gonna do 30% for 5. Let's actually search your price now for some of these rates here. You're 5,000. We need to get you down to 35. So you're gonna do 34% for weekly for 7 days, 34. 14 days right now. If we looked at other people for 14 is what we would really love to get. A 14-day stay would be perfect. So let's see what other people are for 14 days. People aren't really optimized for this. Nobody actually goes for this. Some of these guys are cheap, right? Which is brutal, but that's on them. So this person's 10,000. We got 6,800. So one of your real competitors is at 68. This person's at 58. So we want to get down to close to 5,000. I think would be probably the best. Some of your uglier competitors are at 5,000, so you could beat this person for sure at 5.
Okay, that works.
So you are at 99. So we're gonna do 48% off for 2 weeks, and I think you should do like 57% off for monthly.
And what will that make them? You're pretty good at math. What would the monthly rate on that?
So yeah, let's go to yours. If we go to monthly now, and we did a 58% hold on. You might actually have a maximum stay allowance. You have a maximum of 15 days allowed on your computer. So,
Oh, I need to change that. I don't know where to go.
okay, we'll get that fixed here in a second.
Okay.
So you're probably going to get booked for 57% off. You're probably going to get booked for like 9,300 a month if you get booked for a month. And in slow season, I think that's okay. Would you hate if you got like your slowest month of the year booked for $9,300?
Not at all.
Okay, cool. Then I was saying, because if you hate that, then we'll not do it. Um, okay, so let me see your screen. Now you can go trip length. We can actually override right here. Go to the trip length right there. Maximum stay for these days. Type in 90. So, and then you can save for that.
Should I change the minimum to
No,
2? Okay,
no, because you probably already have two already set in, right?
okay.
So the cool thing about a rule set is it only overwrite and then hit save at the bottom right
I
there.
did, okay.
Then save it again. Yeah, there you go. Double save. So now it's blue. So now this part of your calendar, somebody can book for a monthly stay. Okay, so what I'd like it to do now, we're gonna do something else that's kind of fun, um, because you may not want monthly stays in peak season,
Right.
right? Because you just so now let's highlight the 27th of December, and then scroll to the right, and keep going, keep going, keep going, and just go until like Valentine's Day. Open that up, scroll down to where the rule sets are again. So, yeah, where it says various, you're going to click add rule set one more time. Now, just write this as monthly allowed.
And
So,
we're doing that December through Feb?
yep.
Or,
And so now take it and like make it purple, just so you, like the second one to the right, just so it looks different. Now, what I would like to do is add a little bit of a monthly incentive because this is not your peak season. So let's go back down the length of stay discounts one more time. Yeah, just under nightly rate. So let's do the same thing with 5, 7, 14, and 30. Feel free to go back up to where it says 5 nights, make it for 7, then go back up where it says weekly, make it for 2 weeks, and then do another one where it says for 4 weeks. Instead of 30% off, because this isn't such a bad season, you can do like 18% off for 5. You got to delete that 0. It's going to hate you. There you go. Then weekly, let's do like 24. 2 weeks, let's do like 27. And then monthly, let's do like 31. Okay. So now your rate for monthly is normally like 20,000, 31% off. Somebody might pay like 13,000 for the month for these. And now go back down to availability for trip length and set that maximum to 90 again. And then save. And then save one more time. So now what you have is now through the winter, if somebody booked like November through February, they could book November through February and they'll pay in that November through Christmas, they'll pay about 9,300. But if they stay past Christmas, their monthly rate will be about 13,000. When we go and look at Rabu's chart, that's great. You're still gonna be mortgage profitable, I think. In your worst month, you'll be profitable in January, and then now from February through March, we have like kind of like you get a little pop, and then the June through September you get another pop. So what I'd like to do is let's keep scrolling forward, and maybe from like March 15th, like we're actually not gonna do anything with these days. These are these are average days. So keep
Mhm.
going forward to March 15th. Right there, that's good.
I might have underpriced her, but that's okay. I mean, it's my
Well, no,
first.
yeah, keep going forward. We're actually gonna fix the pricing issue now. Keep going
Okay.
forward till about April 10th or 14th. Okay, yeah, probably like that. Now go down to rule sets, and we're gonna do and you can call this one spring break. Now we're just gonna go nightly price, and you can increase your rate a flat amount. You can go 12%, 15%. I won't go too crazy because we're also going to plug in price labs.
Mhm.
So you could give it like a 12% bump since you already have some bookings. And now color it green, by the way. We skipped the green part. There you go. So now you say that one. Now, what does your high season rule set say? Do you remember when you made it?
Well, I think I only did, the poker run. I don't think, and
Yeah.
it might be too high. I'm not sure.
Let's keep going. Let's go forward. Let's go forward to like June 10th. Okay. Even though these are grayed out, that's totally fine. We can still add a rule set to group grayed out dates. So yeah, so Wednesday, June 10th. Now highlight and just drag all the way to September 10th.
Okay.
So now let's go to rule sets one more time. Just write summer high season. Yeah, summer high actually. So to keep it shorter, let's do summer high and then write JUN dash. Yeah, that's fine. SEPT. Now let's make this green also. Then nightly price, we're gonna do like 25% increase. Okay. The goal is to be unattractive-ish because we don't want to be booked yet. We want our competitors to get booked. So the 25 is too much, probably. But if it's not too much, hey, cool, we just discovered something. So now go back down to the bottom and just click save. And then click save again. Okay, so these rule sets will now help you navigate the ebbs and flows of the market. You've got a low season rule set that incentivize longer stays. It doesn't drop your rate yet, but incentivize longer stays. And then you got peak season protection is what those rule sets do. Okay. We will want you to get into price labs and set price labs up, but do that on your own time. Because like it'll take a little bit. Once it's ready to turn on, we can have another conversation about like turning it on and what your rates should be before you flip the
Okay.
machine on, which we can do this Saturday, which is tomorrow, right? So we can actually do like a little like so tomorrow once you turn like get that thing like nuzzled
Get
in,
it set up, right? Okay.
then I can show you kind of what that should say.
And
But
then
let's
I should unblock all these dates, right? I mean,
Oh, you don't have to unblock them yet.
okay.
You probably have a rule in your so actually if you if you move that window back to the right so that way we can see the whole window again. Because remember how we moved this window to the left, this whole bit, the whole browser. Um, let's drag the browser back to the right so we can see the whole thing. Now click on Lake Pool Spa. It's going to give us all your settings on the right side. So availability settings, you see where it says 2 to 15 night.
Mhm.
So click that. Now, that 15 night maximum, you can change that here whenever you want to. Okay.
Okay.
We did override it just for slow season. Bring that up to like 22, just because if you're worried about the squatters thing, 22 still gives you the time. But now if somebody does book for more than 15 nights, you won't really have to worry about that. So now,
Arizona's different. I'd be more worried in California, I think.
yeah, like Arizona and Texas are pretty good states. So like I actually never have a maximum. Let's go down to more availability settings. Let's just go scroll down a little bit more for, and you got a 45 monthly. Okay, so let's kill that 45 monthly. That's a big discount for all year. We don't like that. So click on 45. Bring that down to like 22. Okay, because in peak season, you don't want anybody getting that deal. Okay,
Right.
so now let's go to more discounts. Go to trip length. We are going to put a default 5 day in because nobody competes on 5 days. It's just a really good spot to be. So for 5 nights, put 8% just to have it there. You can't go over 10 because your weekly is 10 right now.
Okay.
But you can, now that this is going to show, you can choose to bring your weekly up later and then bring this up later if you want. But save it at 8% because nobody does that, and it's going to give you a better price for those Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like Wednesday, Thursday, or Monday, Tuesday. Now for last minute discount, let's add that for anything inside of 21 days. So we're going to bring it down by 15% and save that. And then we're going to do another one. So go back to track blank to last minute, add another last minute. It's like the second box. There we go. Now anything inside of 15 days, you're going to do 20% off. Save that. And then add another one. Anything inside of 10 days, you're going to do 27% off. What this does is this is going to automate a little bit of your like, oops, we screwed up, right? Your listings should get your bookings a month in advance or longer always, right? That's your listings archetype. So this is going to be kind of like your safety net for when you kind of screw up. Your prices are going to automatically drop, right? Now this stuff too, just so you know, these 3 discounts we just did, they're going to
Mhm.
exist no matter what Price Labs does. It's going to take your Price Labs prices and it's going to drive your rates down, right?
Okay.
So when we build your Price Labs, you're going to have a minimum discount. Like you're going to have a minimum price that Price Labs is never allowed to go below. We're going to give you like a safety floor. And the only time your price will ever go below the Price Labs safety net is with these discounts.